All right, good evening, everybody. Eddie the Block here, Relic Extractors. Going to be doing my evening listing of items for sale. I basically shut down my eBay account for a lot of different reasons. Um, but at any rate, we're just going to jump right into this here. And I do have a couple beer bottles here. Well, actually, one legitimate beer, and then I have the Zulak. Dr. Dadarian's Zulak. It's like a medicinal beer. So we'll get into that as I go through the list here. So, and I have some meds and some inkwells and some chemicals, and so we'll get into that as we go along here. So first item I have up here for sale right now this evening here is a Patterson Brewing and Malting beer bottle from Patterson, New Jersey. A very nice, strong embossing, pre-prohibition beer bottle, and it is a early machine made, but still pre-prohibition. Dates to about 1910 to 1915, and it's got really, really strong embossing on it, as you can see here. I mean, it's just very easily read. The HK in the middle here stands for Hinchliffe and Katz, who were also two predominant brewers in Patterson. They have Hinchliffe Brewery, Katz Brewery, along with the Braun Brothers, Spratler and Manel. They were all one big conglomerate company in which Hinchliffe and Katz actually ended up creating with all the other Patterson brewers. And this is really beautiful color on this one too. Great aqua color on it. Pretty dark actually. And that's not a crack, by the way, in the bottom. That's just like a scratch or a flaw. Got number 5 on the base. A lot of the earlier ones were like anything from like 1915 and back. Most of them had the date on the bottom of them. So, so anyway, with this one here, we will do an $8 purchase price on this, and yeah, depending on the shipping. I think what I might do to ease ease the asking of what the shipping is going to be on some things. Probably what I'm going to end up doing with the larger items like the mason jars or like this Duffy's that I'll be getting into in a little bit is just do a flat rate, like medium flat rate shipping box, which is like 16 and a quarter or something like that. So, but at any rate, for now, with the smaller items from the beer bottles on down, we're gonna have to do exact shipping or close to it anyway, so that you guys aren't paying too much for shipping charges. So, plus, you got to factor in my bubble wrap and everything else. So anyway, we got $8 on that plus shipping. All right, so the next one we're going to go to is that Zulak bottle that I just mentioned. Like I said, these are kind of rare. I mean, this is the third one I've found in my lifetime. First one I found in the current dump I've been digging at. It's got a champagne style neck on it, and it's actually embossed up the neck here, in like a couple different areas. So we'll just start from you can see right here. It says Zulak. Whatever Zulak is, it's obviously some type of medicine. Contents, 13 fluid ounce. And here's the name, Dr. Dadarian's Zulak. So it's got Zulak on two sides and the name of the proprietor and then the contents. Nice aqua color. I mean, it's got a gorgeous icy aqua blue color to it. And there's the top. So, again, in case any of you don't have it, here's the way to contact me. If you're interested in purchasing anything, at least email me for now, or you can hit me up on Messenger at Edward DeBlock, and we'll go from there. All right, so next we're going to go to the Duffys. Oh, by the way, the Zulac, in case I didn't say it, was $25 plus shipping. It's like I said, it's a hard to find bottle. Okay, here's the Duffys. These are relatively common. They are a nice bottle though, and they just they display pretty nicely in a window. This is the Rochester, New York variant. They do have one from Baltimore. It's fairly clean, but it can be cleaned a little bit better. And there's the emblem there, and then on the base, it has the patent date. It says August 24th, 1886. It's got a #1 mold mark on it. It's like a medium amber in color. And again, like I said, it's fairly clean, fairly common. We'll go with $10 on the Duffy's malt whiskey plus shipping. Okay, next I have this really nice little King's Pharmacy, and this is rare. This is a rare bottle from Middletown, New York. It's a rare pharmacy bottle, especially this smaller size. The smaller ones and the larger ones are hard to come by, and then especially with the larger ones, most are broken or damaged when you find them. So this one does have some interior staining. There is no damage on it. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. It's just a little bit out of focus. There we go. So you can see the nice embossing on it, and you can see the top. There's no damage on the top. There's no damage on the bottle, like I said, other than the staining on it. And it's hard to see on the bottom, but I believe it is Whitehall Tatum glass or some Millville. It's one or the other. It does have a patent date on it. It's hard to. I think it's June 18th, 1898. That's what it looks like. 1898. Definitely 1898. It looks like it's June 18th. June or January. I think it's January. January 18th, 1898. So, again, like I said, that's a rare size and maker also. So we'll do a $20 purchase on that. It's easily a $30, $40 bottle. But I'm going to let it go for $20 plus shipping. All right, so we'll move on to the next one here. And it is a mini size oil lamp, barrel-shaped oil lamp. And you can see that. It's a neat little item. Would have sat in a cradle that your finger would have had a hole, almost like a teacup has the finger hole in it. It would have a hole in a little brass ring or something that would hold that, and then it would have a little mini burner on top. Usually, like these were put on a nightstands, like a children's nightstand, and it says "fill only to here." So halfway is the fill line. I guess to leave room for the wick. It is blown. Nice tool top. You can see about a ½ inch down. The seam stops about a ½ inch down from the top. And it does have some really ghosted out embossing on the bottom. I can't even make it out. But these little oil lamps are hard to find. These little barrel oil lamps. So we're going to put a $10 price tag on this one, plus whatever the shipping is. Okay, so next I'm going to go to an amber cone ink. Look at a nice deep color on that. It's almost orange, like a nice orange amber. And this is actually a Sanford's amber cone ink well. There's no damage. Nice lip there. Let's see the bottom. Let's see where it says Sanford's. Number 24. Let me see if I can see anything else on it here. I think it just says Sanford's USA. It says a B. That could be Brockway glass. Who knows? But at any rate, the Sanford's, the Amber Sanford's ink will put up for $20 plus shipping. All right, and the next one that we're going to put up is another amber ink, but this one is a Carter's, a little bit harder to get, and it's a little bit different in shape and form. You can see the top's a little bit different. I'll put the Sanford's next to it so you can kind of see the difference in the tops. You know, the Sanford's has a wider top on it, which you know, it could have been a amber color mucilage too, although it is marked inks, I think, on the bottom anyway. But there you can see the difference of that, and it's a little bit lighter in color than the Sanford's. And see if we can get it. You can see where it says Carter's, and they're made in USA. See that through the top. Okay, so again, the Carter's is $30 plus shipping on the Carter's. Okay, then we have, it might be hard for me to actually show you where this is acid etched, but this is a beautiful frosted glass. Hard to find. They call them table bitters. It just says bitters on it. It's not like the other bitters bottles you find, like Dr. Hospitter's stomach bitters or liver bitters, you know, anything like that. I don't think this was used for medicinal purposes. I think this was bitters to flavor your foods or salads, or you know, they use bitters in, you know, in flavored bitters in drinks as well. So I don't know if I can get the it's hard to see it, but it is acid etched. Can't even see it because of the frosted glass. It's very hard to see. It says bitters right there in the middle. You can see it with the naked eye. It's just the camera's not picking it up. There's no damage on this. Nice and clean. This was pretty rusty when I found it. And it does have a number embossed on the bottom. 2-K-278. I would put this at around, I don't know, 1910, 1915 on this bottle. And I'm going to put that up for $35 plus shipping. Okay. And then I got two more here for tonight, and then I'm going to call it quits. It's been a long day. And then tomorrow we'll get back into it with, you know, another sale list. This here is a really nice amber trophanone chemical or medicine bottle. It's got a nice round rolled lip on it. There's no, you know, no chips or anything like that on it. And you know, the embossing is pretty strong on it. And we'll do $10 plus shipping on the trophanone. I'll let it come back around here. As you can see, it's got nice embossing on it, nice and strong. And you can see the top very well. Nice rolled lip. And it is also it's the Reed and Carnrick company from New York that's on the base. So like I said, we'll have that at $10. And then last but not least, we have another amber. This is probably a nice chemical or medicine. It says Frontier Asthma Company from Buffalo, New York. Really nice amber color. Very strong embossing. It also has the measurements on the bottle. And I'm just writing things down here as I'm going along here. So as it's coming around, we'll get to the features of the bottle here. Okay. So here you can see the measurements. Quarter, 1/2, 3/4, and then full. But I mean, it doesn't have the total contents. I would guess this is 8 ounces, so I guess every mark would be 2 ounces. That's what I'm getting at. I don't know. Maybe it's only 6. It's hard to tell. And then you can see that really nice, strong embossing there. Frontier Asthma Company, Buffalo, New York. Here's the top. And this one just says bottle made in USA. It's got the Owens glass mark on it. And it is machine made. I would say I would put this one at about 1920, 1925, somewhere in there. Especially with the Owens, Illinois glass mark there. This is an early one though. So I'll put this one up. This is really hard to find. I haven't seen any more. $20 on the Frontier Asthma Company with the measurements, very strong embossing, and plus shipping. So, all right, guys. So that's going to wrap it up for me for the night, and we'll look forward to seeing your replies and getting your emails. Anyone that's interested in anything here it is again. My information. I just want to make a note that anyone who was interested in the Pyrox poison bottle, it got damaged on me here. So I'm going to take it off the list. You can see it got cracked. It got knocked over on me. And the lid is busted in 4 pieces. So it's really not going to do me any good to try and sell it now. I mean, losing the lid would have been one thing, but now the jar's got a crack in it, so that's going to go out in the recycle bin. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and share and leave a comment and pass it along to anyone you can. God bless and have a good night.